Good evening, everyone. I am Sci-Fi. I am Alternative World Sorcerer Dan. Hopefully, you guys all enjoy my Overlord Anime Season 1 watch parties. And please welcome to the stream, the one, the only. Let's see here. Let me get this right. The one, the only Resolute Germ.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Take a bow for yourself.
I would, but no waste.
Alrighty, and before we officially start the stream, let's go ahead and do a little fan-made intro theme I did for Overlord again. Let's see how we both like it.
Shadows I reign, power in my grasp, chains of betrayal grip tight in its nightmare's clasp. Hear the whispers of death, their siren call near. Feel the weight of the crown in this kingdom of fear. Oppression rides high beneath the blood-red moon. Tread lightly in the dark, or you'll meet your doom. No mercy show here, just the echoes of woe. In a world wrapped in silence where only shadows grow.
I'm down, feeling dread beneath my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul turns to stone. Betrayal's cold grip, it flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, when nothing's as it seems.
Prints and rivers flowing past the bones of the slain. Trust is a phantom in the depth of my reign. Foes wear the guise of friends, only to stab in the light. Every bond a treachery, every vow a blight. Power's a hostage, twisting fate in its clutch. Once a leader, now a pawn. It all feels too much. But I rise from the ashes, pain is my dark heart. In the shadows I'm forged with betrayal at heart.
I'm down, feeling dread beneath my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul's turned to stone. Betrayal's cold grip, it flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, where nothing's as it seems. Oh, the night it whispers. Power's cruel embrace. Betrayal's dark laughter. In this unending chain. I'm down, feeling dread beneath my iron throne. In this game of death, your soul's turned to stone. Betrayal's cold grip, it flows like a stream. In this realm of nightmares, where nothing's as it seems.
Oh, Germ, what did you think of that Overlord fan-made theme?
Not quite as peppy as I think it should to match the show. Need something a little bit more crazed.
Well, for the search creator, I did for a little suspense, and then orchestral and epic.
Yeah. No, it's definitely that, but I never got really epic. I got more, this series is more crazed and fun.
Crazy fun, in other words, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, think more along the lines of the Joker when you're going for something like that.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start. Oh, before we officially start the episode, how many episodes are you up for, Germ? Because just as the title suggestion, judging by how season, if I finish 3 episodes, we're gonna be on 1 episode short of finishing the whole season. Are you up for to do 4 episodes or 3 episodes?
Yeah, we can finish the season.
All right. In that case, Overlord, the animation series, episode 10, starts in 3, 2, 1.
That is a hell of a nose that guy's got.
Well, I think there's a visual joke to that too. If you get my meaning, he sure is nosy.
Yeah, and a little bit on the glug glug.
Savage is one of the good characters in Nazarick. He's too good for them. What do you think?
Well, he does take after Touch Me a lot.
Oh boy. Well, we all know she's
That's okay. He sort
nuts.
of deserves it.
Yeah, he is a scumbag. I do believe that's the point, though.
Yeah.
It's both sad and awesome how this world has a lot of evil people in it.
Yeah, evil's a matter of perspective in this. People think Ainz is evil. He's just looking out for his kingdom.
Yeah, well, we did we did discuss this earlier. Um, it seems like that we all agree that if we were forced to choose in this dark fantasy, we'll be lawful evil. What do you think most of the characters in this world are? Chaotic evil or neutral evil usually for the bad guys or the evil ones?
Really depends on the faction. Uh, Ainz definitely lawful, probably lawful evil. The theocracy, extreme evil. Oh God, that is horrible.
Which
That is
one?
some of the worst news you can actually hear.
Hold on.
His
About
own
what, Jerm?
sister, his own sister being the voice star of the hentai game he just bought. That
Oh boy.
is devastating news.
Well,
He got thrown out that game.
well, people have to make a living somehow, Germ.
And apparently they have memories from when they were just NPCs.
Yes, they do. I would say that this faction that captures them are chaotic evil. Probably these guys are.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're just thugs and slavers.
Well, do you need a hand, bud? He should have quit while he was ahead, huh?
Yeah.
You right? She's a blood magic caster.
Oh yeah, they haven't got to the fun part with her yet.
This is both a guy's a fantasy and nightmare right here.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have killed all of them that quickly.
Well, for the Guardians, these New World humans are weak as hell.
Yeah, but if you go through them too quickly, it's just no fun.
And I will say this: humans are too overconfident and cocky in this show too. I mean, true, but for their own defense, in their world, they're strong as hell. But compared to Nazarick, they're overconfident and cocky. They are.
Yeah, but that could be said about everybody.
Yeah, and judging by this scene, um, yeah, but in this scene, I say Brain is more of a lawful evil in this episode.
Yeah.
But then again, in this episode, it is shown that Brain is looking for a challenge mainly, rather it be good or evil people, as long as they give him a challenge. Oh, her maid got killed. No.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, that the vampire bride looks sexy right there. Wouldn't you agree?
They did a good job drawing her assets.
Man, Brain does not know he's way over his head here.
That's okay. No one in that world knows they're in over their head.
So close, Rain. Rain is desperate
Yeah.
now.
Never put all your money on one trick.
And she broke him right there.
Poor little brain. Yeah, your unbeatable boss just ran away like a little girl. You should probably not be standing there anymore.
Man, she is drop dead gorgeous. She is. Well, she looks. Oh, well, I'm trying to do a pun here. Too slow.
Yeah.
You guys should run.
Yeah.
Can they even feel her power coming off her or not really?
Probably not.
Lady, you should run.
Don't think that's going to help.
Well, luckily there's something in her packet that can save her.
Yeah, nice hypnosis.
Well, vampires are good at that.
Yeah.
After all, how do you think vampires prey on humans without them noticing or keeping a low profile? Yeah, Sheltier, you're not really that smart, Sheltier.
Yeah, no one ever called her bright.
And this, her bloodlust is gonna cost her. Well, they're both dead.
Yeah. Good thing, too. This is actually a good cut. I know the original cut that Crunchyroll got. That entire little fight was cut out.
Hmm.
It wasn't until like season 3 that they adjusted it. Yeah, she'd be more than happy to kill that vampire.
Well, given how there's tension between them, I would not put it past them.
Yeah. She gets rid of Sheltier. She doesn't have to share.
Well, she's turned on now. I will say this: if women were that honest, we would have less problems here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they are all that crazy. They're
Yeah,
just
probably
better
hide
at
it.
hiding
Probably.
it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Overlord, the animated series, episode 10. And we're gonna move on to Overlord, the animated series, episode 11. If it loads up correctly for me, come on. There we are. Okay, episode 11 starts in 3, 2, 1. Her bunny ears are so adorable, aren't they?
You got some interesting tastes.
Well, I do like furries, so yes, I am a furry person in part.
Don't make me destroy you. Furries are, let's just say, the road to hell is paved with furry bodies.
Well, how should I put this? Well, it's whatever you call. I like humanoid um, furries, not the furries. And I'm not helping my case here, am I?
No. I've seen too many furry conventions in this town to not want to get rid of the furries. If there were
Well,
furries in the
Jeremy, we all have our
1940s, they would have
fetishes.
been in certain camps.
Hmm. Well, to give a counterpoint to your um, argument, Germ, there are star princesses from the anime too.
That's a little bit more acceptable.
Well, he's dead. He's too cocky.
Honeypot. Really? That's an
More like
interesting name to play your ass there.
I would have called her a blood pot. It's more on the nose, but at least it's more accurate. Well, he did warn you.
Yeah.
You're not really in a position to give threats. That hamster is too innocent to be a monster, even though he is.
Yeah, he'll get there.
That's because Shelter killed the person in charge of the spell. So how many light novels of the Overlord do you have, Germ and Red?
And what? I didn't quite catch
How
that,
many
Dan.
Overlord light novels do you have read or access to?
I've read up to the Elf Kingdom.
Guess my point is, well, you probably can enlighten me a little bit, but for this special scene here, is a spell that the enemy did on her, is that stronger than a stronger than a super tier what I just used her? Because it seems like it is, unless it's just a certain type of curse or spell that doesn't work on
They
her.
used a world item. He'll explain it once they go through this.
How strong is a world class item anyway?
Highest tier they got. They have the 10 tiers of magic, then they have the super tier, then they have the world items.
A very wise precaution, Eins. But you're a little overreacting right now because the bad actors are dead or gone now.
He can't know that. If the world item was destroyed, Shell tier would be free. So it's out there somewhere, and someone's controlling it.
You want to say that again?
Someone's still controlling it because if the world tier item was destroyed, Shell tier would be free. That is a whole lot of money.
Yeah, if we were in that role, we would be professional thieves saying, "Oh, mine, mine! Now I can take it home into my other world and be rich as hell."
I don't think I'd want to steal from Bone Daddy.
I know. Not unless you're a supreme being that has a masterclass in thief techniques.
Yeah, he's also a weirdo.
He's also a very good shapeshifter. I got that smirk on my face just from listening to him like this.
Yeah, he is over the top. Hey, at least you didn't make him a little troll. That would have been too on the nose for an accountant.
Really, have you met any troll accountants in Germ? They probably are this bad.
On top of everything else, he's a pervert.
Well, with those two attractive ladies, can you blame him?
Not really, but he does hit the trifecta. Which is good because he is unstable.
She's too precious and innocent in that scene, even though she's a monster.
Yeah, hard to believe she's a succubus.
In a sense, yes, but not really. Have you played any online extensive role playing games, Germ?
Not really.
Because the only games that I know for role playing or extensive is Star Trek Online and Star Wars Online. That the old Republic I played a few times.
Yeah, I never really got into those.
She's acting like a daddy's girl now.
No, her god just told her that he's planning on leaving someday. She may be obsessed with him sexually, but she does still believe he's a god. It does certainly look like a trap.
Einzelgang is the definition of a good leader.
Yeah, he's a much better overlord than he gives himself credit for.
Yeah, but well, tell me. Well, he's not exactly too bright. He plays through everything usually. But is that the Wisdom King Overlord part talking of him too to help him out too a little bit, or is that himself that he's not good to become a leader?
He has natural talent, and he just needs a little bit more confidence. But the paranoia does help him out. Well, he'll come back as
Yeah,
alive as
both to
he is
prove to
now.
yourself. Yeah, he wants to prove to himself that he's strong enough to defeat enemies, but also to show he's confident enough to rule and deal with problems himself.
Yeah. And if anyone has to kill one of them, it should be him.
And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Overlord episode 11. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed it, and we're gonna move on to Overlord episode 12. And I would say that Sheltier has very good attack power and competent defense, but she's more of an offensive fighter.
Yeah.
And Overlord episode 12 begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I take it if a user attacks another user with a world class item, their effects are cancelled out.
Essentially, yeah. Those world class items are essentially nuclear weapons of their world.
Damien has a point.
Yeah, but Ainz had his ideas, and Shelter's gonna carry him out.
Well, ladies do like a good strong man anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least a very dependable man.
And that's why she brought him. So it's good to have muscle with you.
Especially for someone with Demetrius' skill set. Yes. She has him there.
That's okay if he doesn't come back. I'm sure she's not gonna stick around too long. She's the type to get emotional and have a little
Just go
accident with the razor.
or just go berserk.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll go berserk first, but in the end, she's the melodramatic type that's gonna go to Lord Ain's chamber and end it all there.
Either that, or she could go the other way, be very cold and calculating, and take revenge on the world that way.
Oh no, she'll leave that to Demiurge.
Well, that's what siblings do. They beat at each other's throats, but when the chips are down, they have each other's backs. I do have to say, if the humans of this world have access to all these self defense spells, humans will be untouchable. The manager is correct. He wants to hit her as hard as possible to defeat her. Yeah, it's called cheating.
No such thing as cheating.
Beautiful effect and deadly attack that was.
Yeah, that's a hell of a boom.
Well, Shutter, you're a little slow. I believe that's the point. Tell me, Jerm, was it ever answered in the light novels why the slain theocracy was out about exploring the area around the Overlord tomb area that turned Sheltier against Ainz?
Yeah, they go a little bit into it. They'll go into it a little bit in the anime too.
Sheltier's arrogance and overconfidence is going to cost her dearly in this battle.
Yeah, thinking isn't her strong suit.
Well, she was built for combat mainly.
Yeah.
But then again, being in combat, you do have a certain amount of thinking too to fight your opponents effectively.
Yeah. She's more of the weapon, not the fighter. She has someone directing her. She does great.
You're learning, Sheltier.
It's starting to glitch a bit.
Nice trick in snuffing her out, Heinz.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. This may be a stupid question, but if she's an undead vampire monster, how is she able to use holy magic?
Probably subtyping.
As a dark acolyte, maybe, probably?
Yeah. Dark Acolyte or Dark Priestess, something like that.
Well, you're more human in ways that you don't know, Hines. Plus, you have the true heart of a leader and a warrior, it seems. Because a warrior loves to fight and be on the battlefield.
That and he's actually quite good at that whole god thing.
That's gotta hurt, Hines. That's gotta hurt again, Hines. But then again, he has a pain dampener for himself, so he really can't feel the pain hardly at all.
Yeah. Being undead comes in handy a bit. Not a bad smell. Yeah, he always has a trick.
So you were trying to say, Germ?
Yeah, Irons always has a plan.
Yeah, that's why he's so
There's
paranoid.
always a yeah. Well,
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
paranoia has its advantages.
is Overlord episode 12. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed that episode. And now we're gonna go on to the season finale of season 1 with Overlord episode 13. And that episode begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I I hope you had a bite to eat before we started, Germ.
Oh yeah.
Basically, your overconfidence and arrogance cost you very dearly, Sheltier. Get her eyes. Beltier, with all this time, you could have attacked him or retreated. Yeah, he's also compensating for something, ain't he, with that huge axe?
Well, sometimes you just need a huge honking weapon.
So currently is the stalemate.
For the moment.
Basically, you're toast, Beltier. Goodbye, Shelter. You fought well. One that's not too bright, Aurora. Or Aurora.
That's a lot of gold.
Yes, it is. The question is, will that take all of the treasury, or most of the treasury, or about half of the treasury?
Oh, I'm sure that doppelganger has stowed away a whole bunch of gold somewhere. How convenient.
Well, that's sort of the effect of a world class item, it seems, on her, for most people.
Well, she is negative from all her co-workers, so a little bit. Yeah, if they do anything any too bad, she's gonna like it though. She's
A sadist.
yeah, to put it mildly.
Oh, it's a masochist. More of a willing, good definition.
Still seems somehow a little bit lacking.
Well, you guys can become grave robbers to then y'all plenty of bodies.
Nah, that seems like a lot of work.
When they were attacked by monsters constantly.
Hey, she's finally doing maid work.
Yeah, Brain is a broken man in this scene.
Well, if you want to see him broken, I believe it's season 4 coming right up.
Resolute Germ, I'll be right back. I have to go use the facilities. Try not to cause too much trouble on my channel, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. And while Dan is gone, I'll go through the shilling. Tomorrow, 8 a.m., we'll be watching We're Back, a Dinosaur Story from 1993. A nice John Goodman movie. Has a pretty good musical number in it. Hopefully some other stuff too. Other than that, we'll have Dark Matter again next Wednesday. And I believe Dan should have another short video out. But yeah, all in all, that's pretty good first season. Very good first season.
All right, I'm back. Let's go ahead and finish off the scenes we have here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes Overlord Season 1, with episode 13 just wrapping up. And next week, we're going to be jumping into Season 2 of Overlord with my fellow co-host, Resolute Germ, if he's up for it.
Yeah, it should be.
All right, Germ, so I take it while I was gone, you gave your own little self-promotion along with a few things to make it my video taken down.
Oh yeah, I said a lot of good things about the doppelganger dressed up as SS.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, Germ. So unless you want to say anything else besides your promotion you already did, you can go ahead and say it now, like some Overlord trivia or knowledge in the light novels that you learned that includes the first season of Overlord. If not, I'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Last I've heard, the next thing for Overlord would be season 5. That, unfortunately, we're looking at another 18 months, maybe more.
Is there another Overlord movie coming out, or are we just gonna wait about a year and a half for season 5 to come out?
Season 5 should be next. They just did the movie this past November.
And that's enough stuff to quench our fans' thirst, but it can only last for so long, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, just
yeah,
ask.
It should be summer or fall of 26.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Game of Thrones fans. They're waiting for the next book of the Game of Thrones saga, but J.R.R. Martin is taking forever for it. rumor is that he doesn't want to finish it since he's so old.
He never had an intention of doing a last book. He just said, "Oh yeah, I'll get to it," so they'd give him that huge pile of money for a TV show.
Yeah, and from what fans speculate, after the terrible ending of the TV show, and the creator said, "Oh no, that was supposed to be the conclusion of the book saga." If that's the case, then George R. R. Martin's taking his time to try to fix that.
Well, that son of a bitch promised him when they gave him the check, "Yeah, I'll finish it." Then 8 years later, he still hadn't gotten any of it done. So they had to pull something out of their ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and from what I hear, he's doing a lot of prequels of Game of Thrones to get the editors or publishers off his back.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of pretty much everything else except what he promised.
Yeah, and fans his critics will say, well, that's complacency. He has all the money he wants, so why would he want to finish the book series?
Probably to stop HBO from killing him.
Well, he is somewhere in his late 70s to early 80s, or he's already in his 80s. He's nearly dead anyway. I mean, that may sound cruel, but hey, 80 years old is pretty old, and people don't live that much longer until past the age of 80.
Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. That's why he doesn't care what HBO does to him.
Alrighty, and as for my own self-promotion on this channel, I am Alter Sorcerer Dan. I cover different Japanese isekai or other Japanese anime. I have a few videos on this channel. I also have another channel called Sci-Fi Sit Dan. It's my primary channel. But on this one, I mainly do Japanese anime and isekai, among other things. And this season, we're doing Overlord. Next season, we may do some other otherworld anime, depending on what me and Germ discuss backstage once the Overlord series and movie are done, to see what we can go ahead and move on to after Overlord is done. Beyond that, to everyone that's listening and watching, hope all of you enjoyed the show and the live stream. Until then, have a good day and night wherever you are. May your sword stay sharp and your spells ready on hand. Good night, everyone.